What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Forgo. We only have 1 day left before Hodoru is going to disappear. And I thought I'd provide some insight for you guys as far as maybe what you want to pick up if you already haven't picked up any of these things, depending on your luck. Now, this is a character that I believe most players are just going to use as a support. They're pretty much just going to use her for her leadership because she increases EX female fighter attack by 70%. Plus, she has her core passive. She has her attack buffs. And if you're able to take the character to A5, you're going to get a nice increased target damage received, which is pretty insane for a character like this. And I haven't spent any money whatsoever in this update at all on Hotaru, except for the fact that I did buy the KOF Battle Pass, which did give me 1 memory for this character, and it did give me quite an abundance of these coins, which we're going to be using today. But I've actually had quite insane luck so far. You guys can see that I've gotten 12, look at this, I can actually get 4 memories, right? I haven't spent any money whatsoever at all, except for in the KOF Pass, but all these tokens that I got right here are from the coins that we've been getting just doing all of our dailies and everything that we could in the game through the events, right? I haven't used any of the coins from the KOF Pass at all yet, which is actually pretty awesome. So I already got 4 memories here. I have 1 memory from the KOF Pass. That's 5 memories, right? I already have the girl at level 90. So all I need is 2 more memories to A5 her, which is very, very tempting, my friend, especially for someone like me, and maybe for some other player out there that is, a spender. I mean, you might get away with spending $50 more, right? It'd be $100 in total, right, for the KOF Pass, and the $50 for maybe something a pack in the shop. But still, to have an A5 character for that isn't really too bad. Now, as far as what you guys would want to pull out of here, and I do apologize I didn't talk about this earlier, but really all you guys need, in all honesty, is, I would ask you to get the 3PG. You really should get that 3PG. You really want these set cards, guys. They're really OP for adding that extra damage, that extra critical damage. It's really, really nice. And then the increased attack to female fighters is very, very beneficial for Hodoru. But a lot of players keep asking me, what stones should I go for? Well, I mean, guys, when you go through these stones, unless you're building Hotaru for a damage dealer, I would not worry about these stones at all. You don't need the PG rate. If you're just bringing the character in, like what most players are doing, and you're just using her for a leadership, or you're just using her 3-2-1 rotation and then switching to another character, you don't need this. You don't need PG rate unless you're trying to build up your 3PG. And from a lot of runs that I've done and actually experienced with, it doesn't seem like the 3PG is really kind of a must. It doesn't. It is a helpful thing. It does increase attack by 50%. There is a lot of nice things about it, but it's really funky to play with. And a lot of players just prefer just to go 3-2-1 with the character. So there's that. So unless you're going for, DPS, or, maybe trying to get a CP requirement so you can maybe push chapter or fight, I really wouldn't stress this. I mean, it's also going to depend on your luck and how far you've leveled up Hodoru, right? If you've been able to get her to A3, then you're going to be able to get these stones if you acquire enough of these tokens here. But the first stone, guys, is not a necessity. The second stone is. The second stone as a support character is amazing. This is nice, guys. Having an increased target damage received when using an active skill for 5 seconds is really, really nice, because when you switch to your next character, that 5-second increased target damage received is going to buff their damage up tremendously. I've talked about this before with Cronin. This is a must-have stone for this character, I think, for most players, because, I mean, if you get the girl to A2, you're going to have to get her to A2 in order to get this, right? I mean, you're going to have to acquire a few of these, right? You're going to need 6 of these tokens, but I'm pretty sure most players are going to be able to get these 6 tokens, take her to A2, and then try to get that stone for her, get that diamond stone. The third stone, guys, is just critical damage, CP, damage output. The next stone, active skill damage, is just damage output. And then the last stone is just critical rate, CP and damage output. Right? I mean, obviously, if you're building her for damage, you're going to want as many of these stones as possible. But if you're just building her for support, if that's all you're using her for, just pick up her 3PG, pick up the diamond stone. If you want to pick up the first stone, go ahead. But maybe you might want to save these tokens for these boxes. Now, these boxes are awesome and crappy all at the same time, because you have a chance of getting these DX Firestone tickets, and we know it's Iori and Shanae, which we're probably going to be getting a trailer for very, very soon, if not already by the time of the upload of this video. But this is something to think about, and it's something that I might do. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do yet because we still have one more day, and I'm still deciding. But the thing that would be concrete, for all of you guys is just get her 3PG, try to get that second stone for the increased target damage received, and get these set cards. That's the most important thing. Now, in my situation, since I'm already going to have 5 memories for the girl, I need 2 more memories. And since I bought that KOF pass, I actually have some sweet little tokens, which is nice. So, and I'm going to get a lot of these. These are all from the KOF pass, wherever it's at in here, somewhere in here. And there we are, right? 110 of these, right? So if I click on this, and this is the one I'm definitely going to be using because I want more memories, I'm going to get 9,900 of these coins. That is pretty damn sweet, right? I don't know if I'm going to collect them or not. We're going to go ahead and do that. Nope. Okay. So now we're going to jump in here and we're going to see what kind of luck we're going to get. Whoops, wrong one. This one. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And I might speed through this a little bit, guys. I might, kind of brush through this a little bit because honestly, it's kind of boring just pulling in here and doing this. But the objective here is to get 6 of these things. If I could get 6 of these tokens, that means I wouldn't have to spend any more money and I would be able to take her to A5. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do because it really just depends on the kind of luck that I have in this particular banner. Now, I know some of you are probably thinking, why don't you click on here? I've talked about this before. I have terrible luck and I have terrible timing, so I never do it. I just kind of let luck, just by chance do everything, just let it flow. Whatever happens, happens, and I just go with it. And honestly, I've been pretty damn lucky, in this. And I'm guaranteed 3 of these memories, guys. I'm guaranteed 3 of these memories, almost 4 of them, well, not memories, but almost 3 of these things is guaranteed. 7,500 of these tokens would guarantee one because it takes 2,500 tokens to finish all these out and then get one of these things. So I'm going to get 3 of these no matter what. Right? More than likely, I'm probably going to get 4 because I had 9,900. 10,000 would give me 4 of them. So, my luck would have to be pretty damn bad not to get 4 of them. So, I'm really hoping I can get 5 or 6 because if I can, maybe I can spend a little bit more money and guarantee A5 Hotaru. And if I do A5 her, I might go ahead and try to pick up all of her stones if I can, just so I can show you guys how much damage output she would have. But again, if you're just building her for support, all you need is the diamond stone. That's the only one you really should be going for. If you're not trying to fit a CP requirement, then don't go for those stones. If you're doing the CP requirement, you get her to A3 and you have enough of those tokens to get all of the stones, then definitely get all those stones because that's going to help her CP tremendously. We're all in different places in the game. You need to just figure out what you want to do, what's best for you and your account. Nice, nice, nice. That's what your plan of action should be, my friends, right? Support, 3PG, set cards, the diamond stone. Try to get her to A2. If you're going for CP, then, if you're lucky enough to get her to A3, then try to get all of her stones to really add that CP. That's going to make a big, big difference. But, one way or another, you're probably going to have to sacrifice either set cards or sacrifice CP. I would not sacrifice them set cards. Those things work on any female. I would not do that. I would not do that, guys. I think you're missing out on some good buffs. If you do that, some good free buffs that is going to help your characters out. But, especially like Guild Boss Challenge or Dungeon, Guild Raid. Not that it really matters in all honesty because Guild Raid, we talk about this all the time. You only need 1.25 billion. But everybody always tries to get those big scores because the truth is, it's pretty damn fun. It's pretty damn fun getting those scores and maxing them out. But maybe hopefully one of these days, we'll have if you get a certain score, we'll actually get some good things out of there, like some extra rewards, which would be pretty damn awesome. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and speed through this a little bit, guys, because honestly, this is going to take forever. So I will be back in a little bit and we'll figure out exactly how many of these things we're actually going to get by the end of this and if we need to spend any money or not. All right, guys. So that pretty much cuts it at an end, man. I still got 1,600 coins, and it looks like I won't have to spend any money at all because I actually have enough coins to pick up not pick up 6 of these things, which is all I need because already have 1 memory from the KOF pass. So I'm going to be able to A5 this girl, which is pretty spectacular. And, hopefully you guys will have the same kind of luck, especially if you just bought the KOF pass, or even if you didn't buy the KOF pass and you were free to play, you had this kind of insane luck, man. What? So expect an A5 video coming from Hodoru, and I guess now more than likely I might pick up some stones now. I only have 7 of these things, so I can only pick up 3 of her stones. But that'll be fine. I already have her 3 PG, so pretty awesome how that went, man. I actually got pretty damn lucky on it, man. I was really kind of hoping I didn't have to go into the shop and buy anything, especially since Iori and Shanae are coming up. But I will be doing an A5 video on the girl to see just how strong she is because we still do have 1 more day, and hopefully we'll be getting a trailer for Shanae and Iori very, very soon. So guys, let me know how y'all doing in the game. Let me know what kind of luck you've had with Hotaru, and I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GT+7 time. The link is in the description below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See everybody. Take care.